Alright, what's going on YouTube? Miguel here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 7 of Project Pony. Alright, so when I first started building this car, one of the very first things I changed out was the headlights. So the headlights I bought, I forget what brand they are. I can't really see at night when I drive, and you know, that's a little bit of an issue. So today we're actually going to be not only replacing the headlights, but there is a little plastic nose panel that goes behind the headlights where they actually, you know, attach to. We're going to be swapping that out today. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, we gotta actually unbox the new lights themselves. These actually came in like about a month ago or something like that, but I wanted to open these on camera so you guys can actually get like my genuine reaction. Once again, I got these headlights from American Muscle. I want to say these are the Axial clear taillights. There is a smoked options. I wanted to go clear with this one. Kind of hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna get these out and lay them out, and then I'll show them. All right, so I just unboxed these. These are the new taillights. As you can see, like I said, they're completely clear, so I'm hoping I can actually drive at night with these. Like I said, these were one of the very first things I did when I started building this Mustang years ago. And if I could do it again, I would go with the different lights, just because these halos, they don't really light up the road all that well at night. And then these headlights right here, these are actually going to be a two-piece setup, so I'm hoping there's, you know, a better fitment than what I have with these one piece right here. I'm not going to knock the lights themselves. The whole reason they don't actually like fit properly is because of this little plastic piece right here. You can see on mine, this is completely broken, which is what that giant box is right there. So like I said, we're going to be replacing this too, and to do that we have to take off the bumper and then the lights themselves. Before we do that, I'm actually going to open this up real quick. Alright, so that's the new nose panel right there. Brand new. It's not OEM, but it's as close to OEM as you can get. Okay, I just noticed an issue. You gotta take off the pony logo. I think the bolts on my pony logo are broken, so but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and knock out this install. But first, let me give you guys one last look of what my car looks like with these headlights. When it comes to removing this bumper, I just hope it's not as hard as it was to take off on my 2016 when I put the RTR grill in. In most cars, you're gonna have this little like plastic cover right here with just a bunch of little push pins in. Threw mine away because that was also broken like years ago. Okay, so I lied. You gotta take out the headlights first. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. It's that easy, just like that. I think on some of these you guys do have like push pins or some pins you pull out, but like I said, mine are just barely hanging in there thanks to like all these cables back here. So I can literally just pull mine out. If you guys see that little like blue connector right there, all you have to do is unplug that and then, you know, twist off all the light bulbs on these, and then these should pop out. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on mine. I'm gonna do both sides and then pick this back up. To whoever my dad got to wire up these headlights for me when I first got the car, I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Because first off, it was just all jumbled up in there. It was just all over the place. I hope I didn't cut any wires I needed. I'm pretty sure I didn't. The new lights we have over there, all they have is like the actual like just regular, just your driving light, like I guess your regular headlight, and then your turn signal. But these have two halos, the turn signal, and then these three little lights, which I don't think ever worked either. Yeah, I got rid of all that crap. As far as these lights go, the new lights do come with replacement lights, so I don't really need these anymore. Also don't need this, because so the piece this was connected to, it just hooks right up to the new lights. It's all plug and play. You don't have to do all of this crap that you have to do with this. It literally felt like I was defusing a bomb when I was doing that. We got the lights out, so let me show you guys how to pull off your bumper. Alright, so first things first, you're gonna have one. There's supposed to be two of these little rivet thingies. I think both of those just pry off. They're like kind of like push pins. So you get those two push pins off, you come over to the side of your bumper and you have two screws on either side. You take those off and then you peel back your fender lining. Alright, so after you get those two little screws out, you come over here under your car. You got like this little piece like right under your bumper. Alright, so next thing you do, you come over here under your car under your bumper you have these this little plastic bit attached with some push pins. All you gotta do is take those out on either side. After you get that stuff off from the bottom, come over here, you just pull your fender, and there's 11mm right here and about right here. You take those off, and then that's the last thing you need to do to take off your bumper. All right, so once you take those bolts off, which honestly so much easier than the 2016. That being said, I'm gonna take off the bumper now, and then we'll go from there. Okay, the bumper came off, but I did struggle a little bit with it. Part of the bumper is tucked in right here under the nose panel. Honestly, just pull really hard on it and it'll come right out. To take off the nose panel itself, it's got 2 bolts right here on either side. These 2 right here also on either side. They're all gonna be 8mm, so just take those off and this slides right out. Alright, so if you did everything right, this is what your car should look like. When it comes to putting everything back together, just always remember, installation is the reverse of removal. I'm going to put the nose panel, get the bumper back on, and then I'll show you guys me putting in the lights once we get to it. Alright, so before I show you guys the finished product, both lights are in, we're good to go. These are honestly pretty simple, they're just plug and play. Just put it in the bulbs, connect the wiring, and you're pretty much all set. I'm going to start it up so you can actually see what it looks like with the lights on, and then we're good to go. Here's the after. It's a little bit different. They're a whole lot brighter than the other ones. Apparently my right blinker is out, so I gotta fix that probably tomorrow. Here's the final product. This is what the lights look like. Honestly, they're pretty similar to what the stock lights look on this. I like these better, honestly. They're way better than the halos I had before. I haven't put the Pony logo back up on it. It already looks like a different car. Here, let me show you guys what it looks like with the lights off. Alright, so with the lights off, it definitely changes up the look of the car. The fitment on these is way nicer too. It's actually, you know, flush with the fender itself. This side sticks out just a tiny bit, but I mean, it's better than what we had before, so we're gonna take that as a dub. I actually filmed this part of the video already. My passenger side blinker was out. I had to run to AutoZone real quick to go get one of those. Shout out to the guy at AutoZone. Apparently I go there so often that the workers already know me. He hooked it up with some free turn signal, so if you're watching this, shout out to you. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. Honestly, the lights completely changed the look of the car. It looks like a brand new car, and make sure you guys drop a like. It really helps out with the algorithm. Comment down below if you like these new lights better or if you like the old one. Other than that, subscribe, because still got a long way to go with this.